Release in the sense
Delivering
what?
kind of updates.
Delivering the update, sir.
Now, release in the sense a group of new features. Release in the sense a group of new features which will be introducing by that organization. Okay, as part of that product, as part of that software, they are providing a set of new features also. So release indicates a group of new features which can be accessible by the user. Okay, release indicates a group of new features which can be accessible by the user. Now, so now tell me, these releases will be available only for Salesforce, or do we have this release concept in every software? In every software. In every software, this release feature is available. Then how this Salesforce release is different from other software releases here? Now, let me explain. So, in this case, what kind of benefits that we have upon getting the releases from Salesforce? Now, let's see. For example, come to a small general scenario. Assume that we have an organization, Microsoft. I hope everybody is aware of this organization. So Microsoft is a product-based organization. They're purely offering products to their customers. They're purely offering various products to their customers in terms of operating systems, in terms of programming languages, in terms of databases, in terms of browsers, in terms of like a framework tools, the various softwares they're offering to their customers. Like they're offering Windows operating system, they're offering that Microsoft Internet Explorer browser also, Microsoft Edge browser also. They're offering so many framework programming languages also. They're offering few databases also, CRM tools also, version control tools also. So many products they're offering to their customers. Now, assume that they're offering a software product called as Microsoft.NET. Initially, they have introduced this .NET version 1.0. Each and every release will be getting identified with the help of version number. Based on that version number only, we can identify whether it is a new release or a new version or the old version over here. Suppose, for example, assume that when coming to the mobiles also, assume that we are having iPhone. We are having iPhone 11, iPhone 12, iPhone 13, iPhone 14. How do you know whether it is the latest model or not? Based on the model number. If it is 13, that means it's a old model. 14 means a new version here. That means a new model which contains some new features, new designs, new colors, new configuration. Like the similar way here also, each and every software will be getting recognized with the help of the version number. Based on that version number, we can identify is it a new version, is it an old version here. Okay, now. So initially they have introduced the Microsoft.NET framework with the version 1.0. Now, later, after 2 more years, they have introduced one more version of this Microsoft.NET version 2.0, which is having some latest features inside that. And after 1 more year, they have introduced one more latest version, version 2.5, by adding some new enhancements. And after 1 more year, they have introduced one more latest version, version 3.0. And then after 1 more year, they have introduced one more version, version 4.0, which is having some more latest enhancements. And then after 1 more year, Microsoft has introduced a version 4.5, which is having some more additional features. And later, they have introduced one more version, version 5.0, which is the latest one here from Microsoft as part of .NET framework. So now, as part of this .NET framework, we are having so many versions are available, like version 1.0, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, like as the various versions are available here. Based on that version number, we can identify is it the new version or is it the old version. If it is a new version, it contains a new feature. If it is a old version, it contains old features are available here. Okay, now. So in this case, whatever the softwares that we have right now in IT industry, all these softwares are versional basis. Every software contains a version. Okay, every software contains a version number. Based on the version number only, we can recognize that here. That too, these new versions will be available for every 1 year or for every 1.5 year or for every 2 years over here. Okay, now when coming to the Salesforce releases are not versional basis. Salesforce releases are purely seasonal basis. That means whenever we are getting a new release from Salesforce is not providing any version number here. There is no version number concept here. There is no version number. Salesforce also providing the new releases. How frequently? For every 4 months. For every 4 months. Not for every 1 year. Not for every 2 years. Salesforce is giving the new releases for each and every 4 months. That means yearly you will be getting 3 releases from Salesforce. Every year you will be getting 3 releases from Salesforce here. In each release, they're introducing some latest features also. Now, here you can raise a question, sir, why this much of hurry to Salesforce to provide the new releases? Why they are not offering new releases for every 1 year, for every 2 years? Why they are providing for every 4 months? Because nowadays, technologies keep on changing day by day. Today, a new programming language is coming to the market. Tomorrow, one more new programming is coming into the market here. So, technologies keep on changing day by day. Customers' expectations are keep on changing day by day, and the business processes are keep on changing day by day. Business strategies are keep on changing day by day. So in this case, we need some changes in our applications also very fastly. Not for every 1 year, not for every 2 years. We need some changes in the application. We need some new features in the application very fastly also. So that Salesforce is providing the new releases for each and every 4 months. For every 4 months, you will be getting a new release from Salesforce, which introduce some new features also. Now, then what are those new releases? How can we know this current release? How do we know the old release? How do we know the next release? We'll see one by one. When coming to the Salesforce releases, these are not versional basis. These are purely seasonal basis. Salesforce releases are purely seasonal releases over here. Now tell me, in each financial year, what releases, that means what seasons that we have in our real world?
Spring, winter.
In every financial year, what are the seasons that we have? We have winter season, spring season, summer season. These are the 3 seasons are available. In every financial year, we are having 3 seasons: winter season, spring season, summer season. These are the 3 seasons. Our Salesforce release names are also same. We have a winter release, we have a spring release, we have a summer release. We don't have any version number. No version numbers like as 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, nothing. Salesforce releases are purely seasonal releases. We have 3 releases from Salesforce in each financial year. The first one is a winter release, second one spring release, third one summer release. Okay, these are the 3 releases. Now, first one, winter release, spring release, summer release. These are the 3 releases are available from Salesforce. Now, for every 4 months, Salesforce is providing the new releases. Okay, winter, spring, and summer. These are the 3 releases are available. For every 4 months, Salesforce is providing a new release. Now, here you can raise a question. Okay, here you can raise a question. Sir, these 3 seasons are available in every financial year. In 2021 also, we have the same 3 seasons. In 2022 also, we have the same 3 seasons. In 2023 also, we'll be having same 3 seasons. Then how do we know, okay, this winter release of which financial year? This winter release of 2021 or 2022 or 23? How do we know? For that reason, each and every release name will be post-fixing with the current financial year number, like as winter 22, spring 22, summer 22. Okay, summer 22. That means 2022 years winter release, 2022 years spring release, 2022 years summer release. Okay, winter, spring, and the summer. Now, so now tell me, for example, here, once the summer 22 is over, what is the next release then?
Winter 23.
Winter?
23.
It means here, now these particular seasons will be keep on recycling automatically. It's like as repeated here. Okay, now it's like the recycling process. Now, once the summer 22 is over, then again you will be having winter 23,
Winter 23.
and then spring 23, and then summer 23.
Summer
Like
23.
that, here, this process will be keep on repeating like as a cyclic process over here. It's like as a cyclic process, these releases will be keep on introducing by Salesforce. Now, so now here in this case here, let's see. So what is the current release of Salesforce? Okay, what is the current release? The current release is winter 23. This is the current release of Salesforce, which has been introduced by Salesforce on October 15th. On October 15th, that means last month of 15th, okay, Salesforce has given a new release that is winter 23. Okay, Salesforce has given a new release that is winter 23, okay, on last month 15th. Now, so now here the previous release is summer 22. This is the old release, that means previous release. This is the previous release. What will be the next release then? Spring 23 will be the next release. Okay, next release. Now, so it's a common question in every interview. What is the current release of Salesforce? The current release of Salesforce is winter 23, which has been introduced by Salesforce on October 15th. That means last month 15th, night at 10:30 p.m. IST, Salesforce has given that new release. Okay, now in the next 4 months, you will be getting one more release, that is spring 23. Now already summer 22 is over, winter 22 is over, and then spring 22 also over, summer 22 also over. Now this current release is winter 23, which has been given by Salesforce last month, okay, 15th. Okay, understood the concept now? Now let's see. So now here you can raise a question. Sir, whenever Salesforce is giving a new release to us, do I need to pay any additional amount to Salesforce to get the new release features? No. We no need to pay any additional amount. Whatever the new release features are introducing by Salesforce, new release features will be applicable to each and every customer on free of cost. Salesforce is not charging even a single rupee also from the customer. Each and every new release features will be applicable to every customer on free of cost. This is one of the major benefit in Salesforce. Because as an organization, it is my responsibility. I need to make my customer happy. I need to make my customer satisfied, so that keep on I'm introducing some new release features to my customers on free, so that he can use these features to automate his business processes. For that reason, Salesforce is introducing the new release features to every customer on free of cost without charging even a single additional rupee also. So suppose when you go to some other softwares, whenever you got a new release into the market, we have to buy that new release by investing the huge amount. There is an upgradation cost. But when coming to the Salesforce, upgradation cost is purely zero. There is no upgradation cost. We no need to install these features. We no need to pay any amount to Salesforce to get the new release features. These will be available to every customer on free of cost. Okay, clear? Now, next one. So now let's see in this
I
case.
have a question. When there is
Whenever
a release, like
Salesforce
how
is
do we
giving this new
verify?
release here. Now, in this case here, as part of this new release, whenever Salesforce is giving this a new release, then how can we verify when Salesforce is providing the new release features? What is the current release that we are using right now? How can we check it out? Everything I will show you with the practical today here. Okay, I will show you with the live process here. Now, let's see. Now, as part of this new releases, what kind of new features Salesforce is introducing? How can we check it out? Now, let's see. In this case, we can raise a question. Sir, yesterday we have discussed Salesforce is providing 3 classifications of services, like SaaS services, platform services, infrastructure services. 3 classifications of services offered by Salesforce. Salesforce is providing 3 releases in each and every financial year, like as winter release, spring release, summer release. That means, okay, now this winter release is used to provide the SaaS features, spring release is used to provide platform features, and the summer release is used to provide infrastructure features. No. In every release, you will be getting the new features related to SaaS and the platform and the infrastructure. So in each release here, like in this winter release, you will be getting the new features related to SaaS. You will be getting the new features related to platform. You will be getting the new release features related to infrastructure. That means you will get the new features related to Salesforce CRM. You will get the new features related to Force.com platform. You will be getting the new features related to servers also here, because server instances. In each release also, it may be winter, it may be spring, it may be summer also, will be getting the same features over here. Okay, we'll be getting same features also over here. In every release, you will be getting same features. It may be winter, it may be spring, it may be summer. Now, each release will be holding some new features related to Salesforce CRM. You will be getting some new features related to Force.com platform. That means few new features will be for Apex programming, new features for Visualforce programming also. You will get some new features related to Salesforce servers also. Okay, understood the concept now? Now, let's see. So now in this case, each release provides the latest features related to SaaS and the platform and the infrastructure. Okay, now let's see. Now here you can raise a question, sir, how do we know, okay, how do we know what new features Salesforce is planning to introduce as part of upcoming release? Whenever Salesforce is introducing the new releases, they are going to be introducing a release note. They're providing a release note. So what is this release note document? Release note is a reference document here. It's a reference document. Release note is a reference document which contains all the features information. All the features information. So whatever the new features here, okay, whatever the new features Salesforce is planning to introduce as part of this new release, so those new features information will be available inside the release note document. Release note is a document, it's like as a user guide which will be holding the new features information which Salesforce is planning to introduce as part of this new release. Then where this release note document is available, this is available inside the Salesforce.com website. Inside Salesforce.com website, it will be having the release note document. From there, we can download the document on free of cost, and then we can see and we can identify what new features Salesforce is planning to introduce. As part of the new release in Salesforce CRM, what new features Salesforce is planning to introduce. In Apex programming, what new features they are introducing. In Visualforce, what new features they are introducing. In servers, what new features they are introducing. Everything we can identify. So, in order to know the new features information, we are using the help of this release note document here. Okay, clear? Now, in this case, how can we check this releases information? Okay, how can we check the releases information here? Now, let me show you with the practical. For example, I'm having my Salesforce org. I'm having my Salesforce organization right now over here. This is my Salesforce account. Okay, this is my Salesforce account. How do we know what is the release features that I'm using right now? Currently, in this Salesforce account, what release features that I'm using? New release features or old release features over here? Now, let me explain. In this case, if you want to know that, just we can go to our Salesforce org. We can go to that organization that is called as Salesforce Classic mode. Switch it to Salesforce Classic. Now, so now this is my Salesforce organization. Here it's a classic mode. Okay, it's a classic mode. We'll see what is classic mode, what is lightning experience, everything we'll see practically here. Once you are creating the Salesforce account, I will show you what is the difference between classic and the lightning experience. Now, so here it is indicating that. Now, what is the current release that I'm using right now here?
Winter
Winter
23.
23. Okay, I'm using that. The current release of Salesforce, which I'm using in my Salesforce account is Winter 23 over here. Okay, Winter 23. Now, so the current release of Salesforce is Winter 23, which has been given by Salesforce October 15. Now, so here you can raise a question. Sir, whenever Salesforce is giving the new releases to us, do we need to install those features manually inside my Salesforce account? No, we no need to do that. Generally, whenever you are using any other software, it may be operating systems, it may be antivirus softwares, it may be MS Office, it may be Java, .NET, Oracle, whatever any software. Whenever you got a new release, we have to bring the software, we have to install into your local system manually. Here, by click on next button, we have to install. But when coming to the Salesforce, whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, we no need to install the features manually by our own. Those will be upgrading by Salesforce automatically into your account by default. Whatever the new release features are available, those will be upgrading into your account automatically by Salesforce and free of cost. It doesn't require any human interaction. We no need to install them manually. Those features will be automatically installing into your account. So automatic upgradation process is available in Salesforce and free of cost. Salesforce is providing the upgraded features, new features to you on free of cost. The two, those features are going to be upgrading into your account automatically by default without having any human interaction. Without click on next button, Salesforce will take care of everything automatically by default here. Now, here you can raise a question because in the entry point of view, so many questions they will raise over here. That's what I'm covering all these points to you. Okay, now, so now in this case, you can raise a question, sir. I'm using this winter 23 for current organization. I'm using this winter 23. For example, today Salesforce is giving one more new release, like as Spring 23. Okay, today Salesforce is giving one more new release, that is Spring 23. Whatever the current release features that I have, these are very sufficient for my business. Whatever the current features that we have, these are sufficient for my business. I don't want any more additional features. Okay, I don't want any more additional features. Can you stop that new release features into my organization? No, there is no chance at all. Whatever the new features are giving by Salesforce, we can't stop them. Those will be automatically upgrading into your account here. That means Salesforce is informing to every developer, as an organization, it is my responsibility. I would like to provide some new features to my customers. So I'm providing some new features. If you want those features, you can use it. If you don't want, leave it. No problem here. But it's my responsibility. I would like to provide some new features to each my customer here. So that whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, those will be automatically available. We can't stop them. There is no chance to stop those new release features here. Those will be automatically upgrading into your account over here. Okay. Now, so now let's see here. How can we check it out? How frequently Salesforce is providing the new release features to the customers? Okay. Now let's see practically in this case. In order to verify the new release features information, we are using the help of a website called as status.salesforce.com website. In order to verify your server's information, in order to verify your releases information and the maintenance calendar information, everything, just we can go to that website, http status.salesforce.com website. Status.salesforce.com is a website which will be indicating the current status of your Salesforce servers. It provides the maintenance calendar of your Salesforce servers. It provides the historical status of that Salesforce server. We can verify by using status.salesforce.com, which is an anonymous access application. Anonymous access means what? Everybody can access this application without any credentials, without any membership, without any registration. Everybody can access directly here. Like whatever the way we are accessing google.com, like the similar way we can access status.salesforce.com. Okay, that facility is available. Now, let's see. Let me go to my website here, status.salesforce.com. How can we verify how frequently Salesforce is providing the new releases over here? Status.salesforce.com. So let's go to that status.salesforce.com. This is a website which has been given by Salesforce. It's an anonymous access application which can be accessible by everyone, okay, and free, without having any membership, without having any registration. Everybody can access. Now, in this website, in the left panel, we have few options. In the left panel, we have few options because we have home, Salesforce services, marketing cloud, social studio, B2C, experience cloud, intelligence, artificial intelligence over here. These are the features are available. Now click on Salesforce services. Okay, click on Salesforce services option. Click on this option because I want to know how frequently Salesforce is providing the new releases. To check it out, just you can click on Salesforce services. As soon as once you click on the Salesforce services, in the right panel, you will be getting that servers information. These are the various servers are available. Click on any one of the server number, whatever here. I will tell you what exactly the server here, what it contains today, we'll see. After this releases concept, we'll see the server instances concept today here. Now, so now click on this server number. For example, I'm using the server AP24. Now, so this is the AP24 server details over here. Now the current status of the server here. Okay, the current status of the server is available. That means server is up and running fine. There is no issue in the server side. Now let's click on maintenance tab. Okay, click on maintenance tab to check it out how frequently Salesforce is giving the new releases over here. As part of this maintenance calendar, we can see the next 1 year maintenance calendar of Salesforce at a time itself. That means from today onwards, for the next 1 year, okay, till 2023 October, what kind of maintenance is planned by Salesforce? Everything we can check it out inside this maintenance calendar itself. Just to go to the maintenance calendar here, now we can specify. In the past 33 days here, past 33 days over here, there are some maintenances has been happened here. These are the 4 maintenance over here. Okay, now that means on October 15th, Salesforce has given a new release. What is that here? Winter 23. Winter 23 is a major release which has been introduced by Salesforce on October 15th, night at 10:30 p.m. IST. Okay, now next one. What are the upcoming releases here? What is the next release here? Current release is Winter 23. Fine. Now what is the next release?
Spring release.
Spring or summer?
Spring release.
Spring release.
Spring what? Spring 22 or 21 or 23?
23.
23. Spring 20. Okay, now. So when Salesforce is going to introduce here, now let's see. February 11, that means 2023, February 11, okay, night at 10:30 p.m. IST, Salesforce is providing a new release that is Spring 23. Okay, now, next one. What after this Spring 23, what is the next one? Summer 23. When Salesforce is planning to introduce 2023, June 10th, night at 10:30 p.m. IST, Salesforce will provide Summer 23 release. Okay, now that means what? Next 1 year maintenance calendar till October 23, that means next year, what are the various maintenances has been planned by Salesforce? We can check all the maintenances at one place itself here. Not only the current maintenance here, next 1 year maintenance calendar, we can check it out here itself. So based on that, we can inform to all our customers, dear customer, okay, on February 11th night at 10:30 p.m. IST, our application cannot be accessible because of a maintenance activity here. So that we can inform to all the customers so that customers can plan accordingly. Okay. Now, so in this case here, you can raise a question. Sir, generally, when you go to some operating systems also, Microsoft Office also, any other softwares, we are collecting the new version of the software we are installing into a local system. In order to install, it requires some time. It may be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes also. Now, whenever Salesforce is going to be upgrading this account with the new release features, then how much time Salesforce will take to upgrade my account with the new features? How much time Salesforce will take? How can we check it out here? Now, in this case, let's see. Now, if you want to see that, okay, the Spring 23, okay, major release, that means next release here. If you want to see how much time Salesforce will take to upgrade my account, just you can go to this ticket number here. 519191. This is the ticket number. Click on the ticket number here. So now it is indicating this details. Now the release information is, this is the Spring 23 major release. Now it is indicating the confirmed status. This is the confirmed maintenance over here. Definitely on the date, on the time, Salesforce is giving that new release. It's not a tentative date, it's a confirmed date. Impacted servers are FE24 server. Impacted services are core services will be getting impacted. The type of the maintenance is it's a new release here. Now, what is the timings here? How much time Salesforce will take? 10:30 p.m. IST to 10:35 p.m. IST. How much time they're taking now?
5 minutes.
5
5
minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Hardly they will take 5 minutes over here. So maximum deployment window is, upgradation window is 5 minutes. Within this 5 minutes of time, your account will be upgrading with the new features automatically by default over here. Okay, now, so during this 5 minutes of time, what about my account? Can I access my Salesforce account during this 5 minutes of time? No, that's what they're
No.
indicating availability. Okay, they're indicating. This instance will not be available during this maintenance window. During this 5 minutes of time, your Salesforce account cannot be accessible here. Your customers can't access your Salesforce account. They can't perform any transactions. That's what here Salesforce is informing to each and every customer. So this is what that maintenance window that we have. During this maintenance window, your applications cannot be accessible. So please inform to all your customers and the partners, our application cannot be accessible during this maintenance window because of this maintenance activity here. Okay, so that they will plan accordingly automatically here. Clear? Now, so now in this case, they're having 5 minutes of maintenance window, but usually they will complete this task in maximum of 2 minutes only, not more than that. Now let me check that here. Let me show you the current release here. How much time Salesforce has taken over here for the winter 23, which has given by Salesforce on last month 15. Now open this ticket number. Now let's see. So now here this is also the new release given by Salesforce here on October 15. What is the timings here? 10:30 p.m. IST to 10:35 p.m. IST here. This is the planned, okay, planned start time and the planned end time. When they have completed here? 10:31 p.m.
10:31.
IST. That means here how much time they have taken here? 1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay, they will be having 5 minutes of deployment window, but usually they will completing the task either in 1 minute, maximum in 2 minutes only, and not more than that. Okay, so now more than 2 minutes they won't take to upgrade your account. Within 2 minutes itself they will be upgrading your account automatically with the new release features over. Clear? Now let's see here. Understood the concept now? Next.
Yes.
So in this case here, you can raise the question, sir, assume that today Salesforce is giving a new release, that is Spring 23. Whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, because of this new release features, is there any impact on my existing application features? No. Because of the new release features, your existing applications, your existing features will not be getting affected. Your application will be executing as it is without any impact here. For that one, Salesforce will be having some pre-release checks. Before giving the new release to that organization, Salesforce will be having some pre-release checks. They will verify because of our new features, any of our existing customers' applications are affecting or not. They will check it out here and they will make sure existing customers' applications should not be affected because of the new release features here. So even though Salesforce is giving the new release features to you on so-and-so date, on so-and-so timings, because of that new release features, your existing applications will not be getting affected. Your application will be continuing as it is without any impact here. Okay, this is one of the major benefits here. Clear? Understood the concept now? Now, so now here in this case here, in the interview point of view, they will raise one more question. Okay, they will raise one more question as part of this interview. For example, I have a banking application. I have a banking application which has been built by using Salesforce. Okay, which has been built by using Salesforce. Now, banking applications, in the sense what, these are always running on 24/7. Because we don't know when the customer is going to use our application. Because whenever he needing some money, whenever he wants to do some transaction, if you want to buy some products, if you want to make some online purchases, if you want to transfer the money, they would like to use the application on 24/7 any point of time. So banking application should be always run on 24/7. If the application is not running for 1 hour of time, in this 1 hour of time, so many customers will be getting affected. The transactions will be getting affected. So because of that, they will be losing the credibility in the market. That means next time onwards, the customer won't show interest to use this application here. Okay. Now, for that reason, banking applications should be always running on 24/7. Okay. Now, so now here in this case, let's see here. As part of my banking application, okay, as part of my banking application, there is a scheduled job is available. Okay, there is a scheduled job is available, which will be running on every day. That means daily, it will be running at night at 10:30 p.m. IST. There is a scheduled job. Scheduled job means what? Which will be running automatically, like as your alarms. Inside your mobile, if you want to wake up at morning at 6 o'clock, we are putting some alarm, right? Which will be ringing that alarm automatically every day morning at 6 o'clock. Like the similar way, this is nothing but the alarm here. It's a scheduled job, which has been scheduled to run every day, okay, night at 10:30 p.m. IST. Okay, regarding my bank application, a scheduled job will be running every day night at 10:30 p.m. IST here. Now, so now daily it is running as it is performing its operation. For example, today, February 11th. Assume that today is February 11th. February 11th, 2023. Now, today is the February 11th, 2023. Now, February 11th, 2023, what is happening in our account?
New release.
New release. February 11th, Salesforce is giving a new release. Okay, now that is Spring 23. Now, when Salesforce is providing the new release, 10:30 p.m. IST. Salesforce is providing that new release, that is Spring 23 release over here. Spring 23 new release here. Now, during this time here, 10:30 p.m. IST to 10:35 p.m. IST, now my Salesforce account cannot be accessible here because during that maintenance window, my Salesforce application cannot be accessible. Then what about my scheduled jobs here? It's a common question in every interview. It's a common question in every interview, even though you are a fresher or you are experienced also. That's what I'm giving all these points as part of these releases. Generally, okay, usually the people will complete this topic within 2 minutes. Okay, but when you go to the interview point of view, so many questions are raising nowadays here. The people are masters nowadays in Salesforce. They're not asking what is Salesforce. They're not asking what is what questions. They're going in depth. So we should be aware of all these functionalities here. If you are putting some experience also, if you are a fresher also, you should be aware of all these background architectural functionalities. Then only we can understand the features very easily. Okay, now that's what I'm covering all these functionalities here. Now tell me here, in this case, what will happen? What about my scheduled job? Will my scheduled job will run as it is at 10:30 p.m. or will it be cancelled? Will it be postponed? Will it be preponed or what? What will happen in this? It's a common question in every interview. Now, in this case, whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, because of your new release features, your scheduled jobs will not be getting affected. Your scheduled jobs will not be getting affected. These will not be cancelled. These will not be postponed. These will be running as it is, okay, on the same timings, okay, on the same timings in the background. That means by placing inside Salesforce queue. Because scheduled jobs are always running inside the Salesforce queue in the background. So because of this new release features, your scheduled jobs will not be getting disturbed. These jobs will be running as it is at the same timings over here. Okay, but you can't access the application. You can't perform any new transaction, but in the background jobs will be running as it is automatically without any impact, without any delay. Okay, clear? Now, so now here these are the various questions the people will be raising in the interview point of view here. Okay, now, so what we have discussed today here as part of this release is, let's revise the concept here. Release in the sense was Release indicates a group of new features which can be accessible by a user. Okay, release indicates a group of new features which can be accessible by the user. Salesforce is providing the new releases for each and every 4 months. Salesforce provides the new releases for each and every 4 months. Salesforce releases are not versional basis, these are purely seasonal releases. Salesforce release names are winter release, spring release, and the summer release. The current release of Salesforce is what? Current release of Salesforce, winter 23.
Winter 23.
Previous release of Salesforce is summer 22.
22.
Next release is what? Spring
Spring
23. Okay, spring 23. Now, in each release, Salesforce is providing some new features related to Salesforce CRM, Post.com platform, and the server instances. Okay, for all these three IT resources, Salesforce is providing some new releases as well here. We can verify the release dates. Okay, we can verify the release dates and the release timings by using status.salesforce.com. By using the release note of Salesforce, we can verify what new features Salesforce is planning to introduce as part of upcoming releases. We can get the new features information with the help of this release note, which is available inside the Salesforce.com website and free of cost. We can download it and we can see the new releases information also and the features information also. Because of the new release features, your existing systems cannot be getting affected. Your applications will be running as it is without any impact. Whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, we no need to pay even a single rupee also to Salesforce. These features will be available to every customer on free of cost. The two, these features are automatically upgradable features. We no need to install them manually. These features are automatically upgrading into your account automatically by default, which we can't stop them. There is no option to stop those new release features. Now, whenever you are having any scheduled jobs inside your organization, scheduled jobs will be getting running as it is on the specified scheduled time without any impact, without any cancellation, without any delay, even though we are having that new release features of Salesforce. Okay, clear? Understood the concept now? Now this is the concept of releases here. Okay, now next